What if planning your entire Pinterest strategy for the year ahead only took one afternoon? I'll show you my exact method to grow traffic, subscribers, and income stress-free and in less time. I'm Rebecca, a homeschool mom, CPA, and online entrepreneur. In just 2.5 years, I grew my Pinterest account to over 1.5 million views, and now I help women grow on Pinterest without stress. I've put together a checklist that covers all the topics that I'll be covering today in this video, and I'll link it if you want a copy to follow along with as you plan your year, and that way you don't have to write everything down and you can just focus on taking action. So you might be thinking, isn't it too early to plan ahead? Actually, it's always the perfect time. Pinterest rewards creators who plan ahead. Seasonal content, trending topics, and even New Year's resolutions start getting searched months in advance. By planning now, you're setting yourself up for steady traffic, clicks, and engagement all year long. So before I start planning the next year, I always review what worked in the current year. I look at my top performing pins, boards, and keywords. So which topics got the most clicks? Which pins went viral? This helps me to know what content to replicate, tweak, or expand for the year ahead. For example, for me, beauty-related content consistently got traffic, while broader lifestyle pins didn't perform as well. So that tells me to focus on the topics that my audience actually wants. So next, you're going to pick your goals for the year ahead. For me, here are some of my goals. I am focusing on my email list, increasing my monthly blog traffic, and boosting product sales. So think about your own targets, like how much monthly traffic you want, how many email subscribers you want to add, how many YouTube views do you want, or new subscribers to YouTube. And what about digital products or affiliate income? What do you want to do as far as that? Having clear goals helps your Pinterest strategy be intentional instead of just pinning randomly. You can even plan fresh pins for old blog posts or new boards based on these goals. So one of my favorite tools is Pinterest Predicts. It's Pinterest annual report that shows what topics are going to blow up in the next year. So I go to pinterestpredicts.com and I pull up the report and scan through it for topics that fit my niche, and I write down content ideas for both new pins and refreshing old pins. Then I compare these ideas with my goals to make sure every piece of content has a purpose. So this is the Pinterest Predicts website, and I just go up here to this menu button and click on the PDF because it's just easier for me to look at. And then it brings up this report, and you'll see here that they have all different kinds of categories and topics for different niches. And then they have how much percent increase in searches and volume they expect in the upcoming year. So you can really use this to figure out tons of topics, blog posts that you can use to blow up your traffic in the upcoming year. So next, you're going to decide on your content pillars, your main categories for the year ahead. For me, that's homeschooling tips, soft lifestyle, Pinterest tutorials, and online income tutorials. Having 3 to 5 pillars keeps your content focused and helps you plan your pins, blog posts, and videos so everything aligns with your goals. So Pinterest is very seasonal. So I plan content for the holidays, back to school, summer, and New Year's resolutions. I usually schedule content about 40 to 60 days ahead of time so that it has time to get picked up in the Pinterest search. This includes fresh pins for older blog posts and also new boards that tie into trends or seasonal topics. And for Christmas, I actually start pinning usually about 6 months ahead of time because people really start searching Christmas early. And the holiday season tends to drive a lot of traffic and engagement to my blog. So another step is updating your keywords and SEO. Pinterest trends change, so here are some things that I do. So I use the search bar to find auto-suggested terms. So for instance, I'll go to Pinterest home feed, and I'll go up in the search bar and I'll start typing something in like homeschool, and see it auto populates all of these different topics like homeschool room ideas, homeschool room, homeschool organization. So these are topics that I could potentially write blog posts about that people are actually searching for on Pinterest. So I also check the Pinterest Trends tool for rising keywords. So I'll show you that. So just go to Pinterest Trends, and you do need a business account to be able to access this. And then here towards this side, there is a category that says interests. So you click on that, and it has all different types of interests that you can filter by. So if your niche is in finance, for example, you can check on that. And then it has all of these keywords related to finance, the finance niche, and then the weekly change, the monthly change, and the year change. So you can see what is increasing a lot or expected to increase a lot, and plan your content around that. And then I also update pin titles, descriptions, and I also add new boards to match these terms. So this keeps your pins visible in search results and ensures your content is reaching the right audience. So finally, I plan my monetization strategy for the upcoming year. For me, this is going to include ad revenue from my blog, digital products, online courses, and memberships. So this is where I kind of plan all of that. I make sure that each pin, blog post, or video can contribute to one or more of these revenue streams that I'm aiming for in the upcoming year. So thank you so much for watching. And just a quick reminder, if you want, I have put together a free Pinterest planning checklist that's based on everything we covered in this video today, that will help you with your Pinterest strategy for the year ahead without feeling overwhelmed. You can grab it from the link below. And also, if you'd like more tips on Pinterest, blogging, and creating a peaceful online income, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'd love to help you grow your Pinterest account the easy way. I'll talk to you soon.